With Tekken 8 out, we know all the characters who returned and their story. However, there's a list of characters who didn't make the cut. Though this short series will look at these characters and based on their previous lore, how can they return to Tekken 8 in the future? In today's episode, we look at So Fahkumram, the second to last DLC character in Tekken 7, a Tekken 7 original character, and I'm going to do a quick breakdown on his Tekken 7 story. So there's a Muay Thai fighter who got struck by lightning at a young age. He recovered from the strike, which sort of gave him this abnormal height and this abnormal power. With this, he was able to become a champion at 18, smoking the competition. At the peak of his popularity, he ended up getting married and having a daughter. However, a few years later, his life turned upside down. Around the age of 24, he was approached by a group of men to throw his fight. They were bribing him and also threatened to kill him if he didn't do it. With no intention to succumb to this corruption, as soon as the gong hit, he knocked his opponent out clean. The gang tried to murder Fahkumram, but because of his strength, he ended up killing 7 of them. He was arrested, put on trial, tried to say it as self-defense, but the corrupt policeman didn't have any of it. He was arrested and held at a military base. While being locked up, he also found out that his wife and daughter were also taken hostage. Fahkumram had no choice but to comply with the military and do what they wanted him to do. This meant participating in secret underground tournaments, fighting against animals like tigers and bears, which is the reason for the scars on him. As time went by, Fahkumram lost hope, became more enraged and eventually lost himself. 4 years go by and the war between the Zaibotsu and G-Corp get bigger and bigger. The military forces controlling Fahkumram determined that the Zaibotsu was a threat to the nation and sent Fahkumram out basically as a weapon. Fahkumram's mission was to win the tournament, and if he won the tournament, not only would he be free, but his family would be free. In his outro, when he says how many more left, it's implying that he wants to know how many more fights left till he's free, till he can see his family again, which sort of leads into his story for Tekken 8. So at the end of Tekken 7, we know he actually dies, he's in a volcano, but for the tournament side of it, that gets cancelled because the tournament organizer went missing. He's in a volcano right now. So with the tournament cancelled, he returns back to Thailand, demanding his freedom. I done my job. I entered the tournament. The Zaibotsu is no more. The commander will inform him, you did not complete your mission. Your mission was to win the tournament, so you will be held captive as well as your family. After hearing this, Fahkumram strikes the commander down, but before initiating the final blow, gets given some key information. He informs Fahkumram that he should have been free a few years ago. However, with the war arising between the Zaibotsu and G-Corp, G-Corp was working with the Thai government. So the Thai government didn't actually see the Zaibotsu as a threat, but because they were working with G-Corp, Kazuya was pulling the strings behind the scenes, and also has Fahkumram's family held captive. So with this route we're taking for his lore, it sort of makes sense for him to be in Tekken 7. He wasn't just put there just to be like, oh look, it's a cool character. There was actually a reason, and that is obviously because of G-Corp. He decides to knock the commander unconscious and then leaves Thailand with his goal to get his family free. And that is how I feel Fahkumram can return to Tekken 8. Just a side note, if Fahkumram does come back, it's going to be hella annoying, but my good friend Sellut will be loving it because his Fahkumram was filthy in Tekken 7 before the patch.